Ahmadiyya Tahar is 13 years old. Earlier this month, she weighed just 11 kilograms. She arrived at this hospital in Sana'a in desperate need of treatment for acute malnutrition.
The
reason she was so poorly fed is because we have no income, no work, no assistance from organizations or the United Nations. We are displaced.
Her family couldn't afford the journey to hospital, so they asked friends and neighbors to help raise funds.
The reason she has malnutrition is because we don't have food or anything else. Her father has passed away. We don't have anything. And because of this, sometimes she doesn't eat.
A lack of food and other traumas nearly killed Tahar, but her case is not unique. The UN says 400,000 children in Yemen could die from starvation this year if they don't get help. But the head of the malnutrition ward at this hospital says offering help is getting harder.
We cannot cope with the health situation. There are severe shortages in supplies, in the treatments needed, in examinations, everything. We ask the United Nations and other aid organizations to help lift the blockade as soon as possible.
Severe acute malnutrition means there is a risk of death from lack of food. Aden, Hodeidah, Taiz, and Sana'a are among the worst hit areas and are closed off from receiving international aid. Because of increased regional fighting and a global pandemic, nearly half of the aid that was expected this year hasn't come through. Even when families manage to get their sick children to hospital, sometimes it's too late.
With most of these patients, they need 2 or 3 days of travel to be able to reach the hospital in Sana'a, so their conditions worsen by the time they reach the hospital, and we usually expect complications.
Tahar has gained weight since being admitted, but has a long recovery ahead. While famine has never been officially declared in Yemen, the UN continues to warn that it's close. Leah, Al Jazeera.